won't be a showdown. That won't happen. In fact, look at his tweet that he put out not that long ago. He said that Satanism isn't a religion. He's very confident that they will not even qualify because it's not a religion. And in his tweet, you'll see an image. He has a circle and a strike through around the world Satanists. Again, he is very confident. But it's important to point out the bill's own sponsor, a Republican senator in Fort Pierce, said she was concerned about what the Satanic Temple might be able to do because of First Amendment religious freedoms. So that could potentially be the next chapter of this, Hallie. A court battle over what exactly defines religion. The Satanic Temple has already said that they would take this to court and fight against this under the guise of discrimination. But the Satanic Temple has also said that they are very confident that the Constitution is on their side here, calling DeSantis's words today, some of them you just heard now, quote, empty grandstanding. And they also put this statement out in part saying they will move forward with training their satanic chaplains to place them in Florida public schools. But Hallie, also really important to remember that it is ultimately up to the individual schools on how they choose to move forward, who they choose to allow into their schools to meet with the kids.
Setting aside the potential of having, Satanists volunteering as chaplains in schools, there are some other concerns, and we touched on them briefly at the top of this discussion, more broadly, when it comes to the role overall of religion in public schools, right?
Right, and so this is something that we've seen open letters signed by, of course, not just faith groups, we've even seen chaplains sign in on that, but civil rights organizations, particularly the ACLU, they have been very, very vocal about this. Here's some of what they wrote in March, in part, expressing frustrations and concerns about how this would infringe on religious freedoms among students. They said that this also opens the doors for students to be evangelized, especially in states like this one that have conservative Christian leadership. And as you can see on your screen there, their concern is about the lack of credentials and training required by these volunteer chaplains, Hallie. And I'll just end by saying that Texas passed a law just like this one last year. 14 states have introduced legislation just like this one just in the last year. So, Hallie, Florida just the latest one to sign this bill into law, potentially not the last, just this year alone.
Super interesting. Marissa Parr live for us there in Florida. Thank you.